Hey there everybody, it's Tagarn here, doing another episode of Me, You, and Starcraft 2. Figured it would be something to do while I'm waiting for my newest Let's Play I'm putting up, Overlord, to upload. Last we left off, we had saved the populace of Backwater Outpost, I believe. Ended up skipping a cutscene, didn't mean to, but it happens on this because they're kind of varied, and you can't really play through them again. But the cutscene is just the introduction of this character, Tychus, who's going to give us a mission to go, like, retrieve some artifact for whomever he's working for. I think they're called the Mobius Operation. I don't know how legitimate that is. I've never really understood that. But, so yeah, right now just waiting for StarCraft 2. Wow. Waiting for Overlord to upload, and figured I'd go ahead and play one more mission. World of Warcraft is down right now, which is my other go-to when I'm bored or waiting for an upload. Yeah, kind of sad about that right now. I was really hoping to accomplish some stuff, playing on my druid, so forth and so on. But I'll go ahead and I'm going to show you a few little things around here, some of the stuff that's showing, and then I will start the mission. This video is probably going to be longer than the last, so I may be uploading one or two. If you don't like the multiple videos, then I will attempt to compress them down, but I'm never going to make a promise. It depends on how Fraps feels about it when it's recording. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll check out what's in the news right now.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from the UNN studios on Core Hall. We've got a breaking story for you. Let's go live to our own Kate Lockwell on the fringe world of Marsara. Kate?
Thanks, Donnie. Rebel Jim Raynor has reappeared in a big way. He's attacked a Dominion depot near Backwater Station, seizing weapons and distributing them to the local populace.
Kate, I bet the locals are pretty nervous about having a notorious outlaw in their neighborhood.
Actually, Donnie, the people I talked to seemed really encouraged by
Kate.
the...
You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, terrorizing the locals on Marsara. When we return, are your kids using stim packs?
Keep talking, pal. I'm just getting started.
Gotta love Raynor, and you've got to love the news in this. It is amusing as hell. That poor Kate Lockwell never gets a chance to say anything.
Call me curious, but how'd you get out?
Well, I busted out of my cryo freezer while they were transporting me to New Folsom. Oh, I must have killed at least a dozen guards with my bare hands.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. But you left out the part where you walked on water and made off with the warden's daughter.
Don't you get uppity with me, boy. I heard all about you becoming a big-time freedom fighter while I was away. What happened, Jimmy? The war for truth and justice get too much for you?
I ain't licked yet, Tychus. And I promise you, Minsk is going down, one way or another.
Gotta love those men and their obsessions. Jim Raynor's been obsessed with taking down Arcturus Minx since, what, like 1990 something? Ever since, Kerrigan supposedly died, which she didn't, of course. Now she's the biggest murdering thing in the universe.
This looks recent. This your doing, Jimmy?
Folks in these parts are ready to fight back against Minsk. Guess they just needed a little push.
You still take this whole revolution thing pretty serious, then?
Everyone needs a hobby, Tychus.
And apparently, Jim Raynor's hobby is inspiring people to rebel against the government. Gotta love a man with attitude.
Sarah. Sometimes I think it would have been better if you just died that day.
Yep, there's love for you. I'd rather you have died than become a monster. I guess that's kind of an accurate thing, though. I don't know if I would have wanted to become one of the Zerg, so a little hard to judge him on that. So let's go ahead and start our next mission. And of course, the adjutant, the little floating invisible, like semi-transparent head thingy there, is going to give us the rundown.
Thanks to your actions, Marsara is now in a state of open revolt against Arcturus Mengsk. Ex-convict Tychus Findlay has revealed the Dominion came to Marsara to excavate an alien artifact. Seizing the artifact will strike another blow against the Dominion and generate funds from selling it to Findlay's mysterious contacts.
Okay, so basically in this one we're retrieving an artifact, and our newest unit is the medic. Now, if you have played Starcraft, you know how infinitely useful these sweet little girls are. They keep your men up and running, and for the most part don't really die that often if they're well guarded. So you'll probably see me dispersing about 3 or 4 medics per like every 6 or 7 Marines. Usually that's good enough to keep a nice little tight group going, and your Marines for the most part don't go down like a cheap date.
This old outpost don't look like anything special.
Keep your shirt on, son. Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
All right, time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
So yeah, now we've gone from rebels to, I guess, bandits. You know, going out. Oh look, it's even called the Outlaws. Like, we weren't already outlaws, but now we're the. When you get the added to anything, you have automatically stepped up your rank. I don't know why the addition of the THE to anything just makes it seem more, you know, substantial. You know, oh, he's an outlaw, but look, he's the outlaw. And yes, I am rambling. I have had like 3 cups of coffee, and I'm surprised that I am not like just up bouncing around. But I wanted to get some of this new content out today, because, I really don't have a lot going on with school being on break, and not working right now. So if I find a job, I'll probably be doing this a little less frequently. But I'm kind of trying to step up my game and get some new playthroughs and stuff up. Overlord's going to be the start. If I can get some of my emulators working properly, I'll be doing some PS1 playthroughs. I was hoping to do Wild Arms 2, but currently there's a flaw in my ROM or emulator, I'm not sure which, that prevents me from getting past a certain point. It completely locks up the game. And it is annoying as hell. I would love to play through that game. It was one of my favorites when I was a kid. If I had a capture card, though, I would so be playing Wild Arms 3 right now, because the theme for that just makes me so, like, giddy. I love the music. It is absolutely gorgeous. And here we go. I will stop rambling for a minute.
Commander, additional tutorials are available for you to review.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost. Train them up at the barracks. While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
Go ahead.
So yeah, right now, not much I can do. Harvest and whatnot. Sorry about the fraps decided for a moment to just like lag so bad. I mean, like, it lagged. I have no clue why.
Not enough minerals.
I know I should probably use like the hotkeys, but I have a really bad tendency to fall back on the old click method. I do it in WoW sometimes too. Really, really bad habit. So yeah, soon as I get enough minerals and Vespine up, I have to build a tech lab, and I will be getting some medics. First thing I'd love to do when I get the ability to like upgrade stuff is upgrade to the point where I don't need the tech lab for medics. Then I can just build one barracks to build, because you get something else later on that, like, I think it's reactor or something, and it gives you the ability to, I'm saying a lot today, I don't know why, but it gives you the ability to build like 2 units per build cycle, so it kind of makes things a little easier. And unfortunately, with all my SCVs and my current Marines, I cannot build anything else, so we're going to be building supply depots. If you ever played the original Starcraft, you know that supply depots were the biggest pain in the ass because they blocked everything. Your SCVs could not get past them if they built like too close to the edge of something, plus that. Now they fix that. All you have to do, make them drop down. It's just like having a flat piece of ground, and you can keep going. Again, any additional quests that come up, I will be attempting to complete them. Not for any other reason than just because I kind of have a completionist bone in me somewhere. It depends. There's moments where I'm completionist, and there's other moments where I'm like, just screw it, I don't care. But, yeah, that other thing, I don't know what's up with me today. I guess I'm just, like I said, all that coffee, it's got me kind of jittery. If you notice, I do have a tendency to play it really conservative when it comes to my building. Like, I don't just run around and build everything or build up like multiple units of anything at first. Gonna be building up a good number of medics to make up for the number of Marines I've currently got. Like I said, I want to keep it as even as possible, and the more medics you have, the less you need to replace Marines in the end. I think fire bats too, when we get those. Love me some fire bats. Put those in a bunker, and nothing gets through. But yeah, so once again, not a lot going on here. Unfortunately, school's out, so you know, I'm going to school for nursing. I've only been in my first semester. Kind of goofed off when I was younger. Probably could have already had like a job as a nurse doing stuff, but then I wouldn't be doing this too. So maybe it was a good thing in the end. You know, everything happens for reasons, what they say, and I tend to go with that on occasions.
What's going on? Yes, sir.
Now, like I was saying, if I can get emulators up and working properly, I will definitely be uploading some other Let's Plays of old PS1 or, you know, Nintendo games and stuff like that. It really is going to depend. Right now I'm watching some Let's Plays. Fraggle Rock is doing a Metroid Prime Let's Play that I am really into. He's also doing a Final Fantasy, I think it's like Crystal Chronicles. It's Final Fantasy IV Crystal Chronicles, I think. I don't remember what the CC stands for. But it is a really cool game if you've